Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome to a brand new series. This is Agrarian Skies 2. I figured I'd give it a go. I'm currently gone at the time you're watching this series, and I needed something to kind of fill in for while I'm gone, so we're going to make a little run of this and see what we think. So, I am starting in the Mist Plazas world. When you install the Modpack, there are several different worlds that you can choose from. Is that going to grow with this oak tree here? Yes, it will. Okay, cool. Anyway, so there are several different worlds you can choose when you first start the mod pack. This one is normal difficulty. It's not hardcore or anything like that, and it's just kind of a cool little world, so I decided to start on this one. The mod pack itself, if you haven't heard of it, it is available on the Curse and FTB launchers, and it's a pretty good mod pack. I've played around with it a little bit, kind of getting my feet wet, if you will. Is that good? Yeah, it's good. Now, one thing that I am very sad about is there is no fast sleep decay. And why do I have... Why you no work? There we go. That was a little weird. So, if we go into our quest book... Oh, I haven't even enabled that yet. HQM quest. There we go. So, if we go into here... we get a whole bunch of different stuff. So the first thing is oak planks, and I need some of those. And then consume one, and then we can get some stuff. And I think I will take the pan. Yeah, I'll take the pan of misfortune, because that sounds like fun. And then I've got some apples and stuff too, which I'm going to need, I'm sure. So we got our pan. I'm going to put my quest book over here. Food. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get some other stuff going. Let's make a crafting table and a crafting station. Oh, hello. I'm just going to let this decay for a little bit. I'll put you right there. And let's make a couple of... let's actually make 4 of them. I'm going to need them. We're going to make this crook. This is from Ex Nihilo, or however that mod is pronounced, and it will do all sorts of nifty things for me. So, if we break leaves with this crook that we just made, oh, there's one right there. It's going to do a couple of things. First of all, for every time you break a leaf, it's actually going to count as 2, so you'll have a higher drop chance for things like saplings and apples and stuff like that. And it will also give us a chance to get one of these, the silkworm. Now, normally, I got really lucky there in that it gave me a silkworm on my first try. In the past, when I've played this, I've had to basically hack down several trees before I get a silkworm. So I got pretty lucky on that, but I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine with getting a little bit lucky. Now, let's see, what can we work on? We're going to need to make all the Tinker's stuff. And... okay. Let's go back to the... oh, go back. Here we go. Sky Farm. Not much there. And Mob Hunter. Not much there either. So, let's go ahead and start making a little bit of this Tinker's stuff. We'll go... I'll need 2 of those. Oh, I might not have enough. I guess we'll find out. So, we'll make the part builder. We'll make the stencil table. We'll make the tool station, and we've already got the crafting station. So that's all good. I do not have enough wood, though, for the pattern chest, so I guess we will do that right now. I think this should still grow. We're going to find out. Grow, tree. Beautiful. All right. So let's chop this thing down. And I'm just going to let it... we'll use the silkworms there in a minute. I'm just going to let this work itself out. There we go. That's a decent start with wood. And now I need the pattern chest. So if we do that, there we go. And that should have everything. There we go. So now I need to make a flint axe head. And for that, we'll go... Ooh, I don't have any more patterns. Let's just make a couple. Let's just make like 4. There we go. Stencils. I need you. And where's my flint? My flint's probably sitting in here. There we go. And let's make ourselves a flint axe head. And there we go. And then we can claim the reward. I'm going to go with the eggs. I don't know what I'm actually going to need them for, but I'm going to go with the eggs. Now I need string, and that's where the crook comes in. And let's break these down. Maybe we'll get some apples if we're lucky. My food is already going down. And JadedCat, who actually made this mod pack, has done some things to kind of customize the amount of hunger. I can't reach that. And all that kind of stuff. So you'll notice that when I eat this apple, it's pretty minimal as far as returns go. Let's also... I don't suppose I can just do this here, can I? Nope. All right, well, it was worth a shot. So let's go ahead and plant you. There we go. And then I'm going to take my silkworm and right-click the leaves, and that silkworm will start infesting all the leaves, which we can then use to get string, which is pretty handy. I think it would also be in... Ooh, you know what? These are all spawnable areas. That's a problem. Well, hopefully I won't need to worry about it too much. That does worry me. That does worry me a little bit, though. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Tell you what. I'm going to plant a few more trees. We'll plant one here. We'll plant one there. And I think we'll call that good. There's 1. There's 2. And I'm going to break some of these, and I'm going to wait for that to spread. So give me a minute here, guys, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got a couple more trees growing, and I've got the silkworms spreading in there as well. But you'll notice if we go ahead and start breaking these, it's going to drop some string for us, which is super useful. And now we can go in here and... ta-da! Good things. I think I'm going to go with the... Do we want to do regular seeds or sugarcane? Let's just check a couple other quick things. This one will give us normal seeds as a reward. So for this, I'm actually going to go sugarcane seeds. And that should be good. Now, I think... just given that I don't really have any torches or anything like that yet, I think to start with, the first thing I'm going to prioritize is a bed. And then after that, I'll go and worry about the other little doodads and things. Come on. I just need, I need 2 string. That's all I really need. There we go. There's 1. 1 more string. Just 1, and then I can get a bed. There we go. Got it. Okay. So, oh, and I need my wood out of here. And now we should be able to make a bed. And there's probably a bunch of you that are, freaking out about how I'm running everywhere. But that's okay. It's okay, guys. It's fine. Don't worry. I got this. All right, so let's sleep to make a day. That way I don't have to worry about things spawning. I'm not sure exactly how far 16 blocks is, but it should be okay. So this is now almost done. I can probably go ahead and chop down the tree, or maybe I'll let the... Oh, did I... Oh, no, there's still one infesting there. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm going to let these spread for a little bit longer, guys. And then I will be back with you in just a moment. All right, guys, I am back, and I am trying to round up this tree, which unfortunately has decided that it would be fun to grow to a ridiculously large size. And I don't like these really big trees for that reason. They're annoying like that. So now I need to place down wood and things to actually get to it. And half the stuff's going to fall off into the void anyway. And it's just kind of all around annoying. So, yeah, that's what's going on. On a positive note, we now have enough string to advance a little bit and get some other stuff going. So I am going to finish chopping down this tree, and then I'll be back with you in just a moment. Alright guys, I am back. So I've got a whole bunch of string, almost a full stack of it honestly, just from these trees. And what we're going to do is make 2 silk meshes, just like that. And then, let me check the recipe. We need to make one of these oak sieves. And there we go, oak sieve. And I believe there's a quest for that. There we go. And then I need to make miniature stones. But before I do that, I need to get gravel. So we're going to have to make a couple of oak barrels as well. And if I remember correctly, the recipe is like this. Yeah, there we go. And I'm just going to put this right here. Actually, that's a terrible spot for it. I was only kidding. I'm going to put it right here. Then, let me just make sure I'm not going to use all my saplings by doing this. Then, if we take some saplings and put those in there, those will start turning into dirt. And it'll take a little bit. I do have a tiny bit of extra dirt here. So once we have dirt, we can put it in here, and we can sieve it, and that will give us some stuff. That will give us stones, 4 of those we can turn into cobble, and it will also give us some seeds and cool things like that too. So, not too bad. Unfortunately, it is a little bit grindy, so I'm going to have to chop down a bunch more trees, sieve a bunch more dirt, and all that kind of stuff. But we'll go ahead and claim this. I will take the pig spawn. Oh, and we get the Rainmaker too. And then we can do this, and that'll get us a reward bag or a pick. I'm going to go with the pick. And reward bag, let's hope we get something good. 9 mossy stone. Okay. Could be worse. Ooh, close. Okay, anyway. So I think that's pretty much good. We've got the hammer stone, or we got the thingy, the thing that does the thing. Let's grab our wood here, and we're going to make ourselves a hammer, which is kind of the next quest. And it's like that. Okay. So now, if we take our cobblestone, and we put that down, and then take our wooden hammer, and do that, it gives us gravel. Gravel we can sieve for other stuff, like coal, and like iron ore, and all sorts of cool things like that. So, that is what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be just grinding away here for a little bit. Let me get some of that done, guys, and I'll be back in just a little while. Alright, guys, I am back. One more thing I wanted to show you real quick, I almost forgot, is this, the hammer. You can use the hammer to do the cobble into gravel. Gravel, then you can hammer into sand, and sand you can then hammer into dust. And by doing that, that will allow us to get this done. I'm going to go with the clay, because I have a feeling that the clay is going to be really helpful for us later, and that we're going to be needing it. So, just wanted to show that off real quick, and now I'm off to do the grind. Alright guys, I am back, and I'm thinking that I need to make some priorities. So, I think there's a quest in here that's, it's called Relaxing, and basically, if you get a fishing rod and 1 raw fish, that will get you 16 uncooked salmon. And I think that would probably be something that would be extremely beneficial for me right now. If I can get this, there we go. Oh, we have enough for 1 more. And I've got a couple of trees just chilling, or a couple spots for the trees just kind of chilling over here. But the food situation is something that I need to do something about. As you can see, my hunger is pretty low right now. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a fishing rod. There we go. And then if I can catch one raw fish, I'll be set. So we're lucky enough to start with a little bit of water here. Hopefully, I'll actually be able to catch something, and we can solve our food problem here. That would be ideal. Now, it should still work, even though the water's flowing and all that kind of stuff. In a minute, I'll see the bubbles going for my lure. Come on, fishies. Anytime. There we go. And we got... does this go into the world? No. Did I just lose my fish? Oh, no, there he is. He's hiding. My fish is hiding over here. So I got a raw tuna. Not amazing, but I can craft it into a raw fish. And that satisfies this requirement, so I can now claim the reward. I'm going to go with the oreberry bush because I don't really need... I'm not playing on hardcore mode, so I don't need the half a heart at all. But that will actually give us some food and stuff. Now, the other thing that I need is a furnace of some sort to actually cook said food. So, we can do this, and if we can get a little bit more cobble, we can get a furnace going. I don't suppose I can craft... No, I didn't think so. As you can see, I put down one of these to see if I could break it, but that didn't happen either, so looks like I'm back to the tree grind, guys. I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, guys, I am back, and I'm still doing the grind, but in the meantime, I think there's one other thing we could try. So let's try this, let's try to do this on this Old MacDonald quest, and we can make some crop sticks. And that will give us some rewards. I'm going to take the... Do I want the hoe or do I want the potato seeds? I think the potato seeds maybe would be a better option, because I can always make a hoe out of flint. So let's go with the potato seeds. And then what we'll do is we'll take this piece of dirt right here. Everything else is good. We got the watering can as a reward. And we're going to come on over... and hopefully be able to grow. Oh, that means that I have to actually make the hoe, though. Do I have any stencils? Here we go. So I need that. And then... Oh, I'm starving to death. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, I'm starving. This is terrible. So, now if we go to here... we can make one of each of those. We can make some sticks. And then if we go to our tool station, stick. Bam. Mattock. Okay. So now that we got that, we can head down here. We put that dirt down. And I believe when I hoe it... and put crop sticks on it, and put seeds in it, and then use the watering can, which I need to fill up. There we go. Nope, still empty. Fill you. Are you filled? There, now it's filled. So, now we can go ahead and use this. This thing will start growing, right? And after a little while, it'll become mature, and then we can right-click it again, and grab the wheat, and start over, until we have enough for bread. That is the plan, at least. And I'm hoping that it works, because as you can see, my hunger is getting pretty low. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay, so we now have that. And I think there was a quest here for millstone. So if I can get one flour, that'll get me 16 bread. Let's see what we need to make flour. We need a mortar and pestle and wheat. And the mortar and pestle, ooh, that requires stone. Can I do it? Oh, I can do it with this one from Botania. Awesome. So that I can actually make. And I believe that is a bowl, a plank, and a stick. And then there we go. We have flour. And I'll take the reward bag. And we've got bread. Thankfully, that means that I can actually eat and be fed now. So we got food, we got our trees growing. Oh man, that's so much more nutritious than those apples that we started with. Let's take a real quick nap, and then we'll check out the reward bag. And something good, please. Cross your fingers. Okay, colored glowstone. I'll take it. I suppose that could be worse. I mean, it is glowstone. So, you know, it could be a lot worse. I'm happy with it. Whatever. I'll say I'm happy with it. It's fine. The other thing, too, now that we have this watering can, we can use the watering can on the saplings, and it will, in theory, grow faster. Basically, what the watering can does is it just increases the tick speed, and that'll allow us to save our bone meal, and all that kind of stuff. So, I'm going to do some more grinding here, guys. And I'm going to do that between episodes because I am definitely out of time for this one. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.